Hey everybody, Dennis here. I've got Don Cortez with me. Don, welcome.
Hello.
Hey, Don, you're one of our experts on SIM and helping our clients with security challenges, cyber security challenges specifically. Today, we're talking about SIM and what we think clients need to do to enhance their SIM capabilities. SIM being what? What am I saying?
Security Incident Event Management Tool.
Great, thank you. Now, let's first start talking about why we believe our clients should enhance their SIM tools. What would anybody in the C-suite be jumping up and down saying, yes, we need to do this? Why would they say, let's enhance our SIM tool, considering how much we've already invested in it?
Yeah, absolutely. So, just sort of externally, you have more data flooding in than ever before. So businesses are having to contend with, hey, how do we keep up with the pace of change? And ultimately, for an executive, what they're thinking about is how do we ensure that our services are up and running, right? How do we maintain our customer experience and make sure that our customers feel like their data is protected and safe with us, right? So how do we keep all that going? In addition to how do we respond to breaches, right? And limit some of the costs that ultimately are associated with making investments in security.
Great. Thank you. So what are the things that we suggest can be done to enhance the SIM tool? So let's get to the what. What are we suggesting?
Yeah. So, a lot of our more progressive clients have started looking at how do we leverage cyber data lakes to ultimately inform our SIM tools. And a big reason for that is, we want to have a larger historical lens into what's actually happening in our security environment. So we know the average data breach occurs over 287 days, and traditional SIM tools as they're constructed today typically can only pipe in 30 to 90 days worth of data. So being able to kind of have that full, clear view allows your organization to feel confident that, hey, we're able to detect things that might be more insidious than how security events might have happened in the past.
So Don, I remember you talked to me about this. It's, you'd said, the metaphor you shared with me is it's not like a big pipe bursts and
Right.
water's everywhere. There's typically a long, slow leak.
Yeah, which is every homeowner's nightmare. It's every executive's nightmare as well, right? So it's something that, it's happening and you're just not aware of it, which again, ultimately, you're not able to be as proactive in the response when you're not totally aware of what actually is happening in my security environment.
Right, because, being able to look back 12 months,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to see what was happening and be able to identify who was impacted versus only having a 30 to 60, 90-day view. So great stuff. So, okay, I've just invested a lot in my SIM tools and my cybersecurity environment. What are ways organizations can reduce the costs around a cyber data lake?
The biggest limitation there is going to be that they're just not built to really analyze these larger data sets, in particular, the type of data that's coming in. We know that 80 to 90% of all data being produced is unstructured data. So if I'm a security analyst, I'm looking at things like VPN logs, employee permission sets, looking at company emails, for example. And that's something that you're not able to do without having a cyber data lake in place. So, in terms of cost reduction, a cyber data lake is going to allow you to actually pinpoint and be specific about what data sets actually make sense to put in to your SIM. We know that a SIM tool is going to be more strategic in what it can do, and it doesn't reflect total cost of ownership in the same way that a cyber data lake does.
What can Infinitive do to help our clients, implement these more quickly?
Our teams have experience, whether you're running a SIM only today or already have an enterprise data lake that you're looking to leverage. Ultimately, our team is full of data experts, right? We understand how to be able to build the ingest engine for security data being piped through. So a lot of experience there. Ultimately, one of the areas that a lot of customers have really liked is, we're able to benchmark where you are today in your current environment versus another highly regulated industry. And in doing so, we identify over 200 data sources to be able to say, hey, these are the areas that ultimately are going to get your questions answered that your security teams have that they might not have access to today.
Gotcha. Great. Well, Don, thank you. Thanks for the time. Once again, I'm much smarter than I was, 7 minutes ago. Thank you. Thanks very much.